See, what a lot of Nigerians don't know is Hausa and Fulani are two completely different people. We have different we're not the same. Even genetically, Hausas are more closer related to Igbos than they are to Fulani. Fulani is literally like Hausa and Fulani. We need to have a public divorce because you see the shit that's going on. Fulani is every problem that everyone has in northern Nigeria with the north. It's with Fulani. But there is a small group who infiltrated the Hausas. I am Hausa, he's Fulani. We don't speak the same language. The only thing we have in common is Islam. These people originally, Nigerian Fulanis originally, you look at them, they're not even from Nigeria, right? Okay, let's give it, they've come to Nigeria, they're now Nigerian, fuck it. They live in the north, fuck it. We're not the same people. Hausa Fulani is the same thing as saying Igbo Ibibio or Yoruba Irobo. We are literally not the same. And Hausas, unless we come out and start disowning these people, everyone in Nigeria is going to hate us. Because anyone that's watching, do you know what's going on? So, Fulani herdsmen, they're a group of people in Nigeria. His people, Fulanis, they're herdsmen. They're lawless in Nigeria. They have guns. They're the only people in Nigeria who are allowed to carry guns. They have guns. They walk around all of Nigeria. They'll go to anywhere. They'll go into anyone's farm and they'll let loose their sheep on their cows on the farms, right? If the owners of the farm try to fight back,
hey, wahala, guys, because of recent happenings, right, in Nigeria these days, Hausas are now coming out to talk. Yes, Hausas that don't used to talk, anything that they do to them is fine by them. But because they have seen that people are beginning to link Fulani to them and whatever they are doing, everybody from the north is now Fulani, is now the one doing all these Fulani herdsmen buying all over the world. They have now come out to say, we are not Fulani. Hausa is different from Fulani. The Hausa is very, very different from Fulani. They are saying it, like a lot of Hausa people are now on social media saying it. Hausa that don't used to talk, wahala. Guys, it has gotten to this extent. This is what we are talking about. Yes, this is what you're saying. If you know that you're not part of them, you come out and say we're not part of them. Because so many people do not know that there is difference between Hausa and Fulani until Hausa start coming out to say it. Now, just watch this video and hear what Hausa people are saying that even the Fulanis are doing to them. So that it is not only us, that the southeast and the south, that they themselves, which is Hausa, also, in fact, they are the first victims of Fulani attack in Nigeria. Guys, just take a look.
Try to fight back. And the government does nothing because the Fulanis are a very powerful, tiny minority in Nigeria. But they hide under now, I'm Hausa, we're a majority in Nigeria. The Fulanis now see themselves they hide as a subgroup under Hausas. So they now use they fooled Hausas into thinking that we are not one. This dude, you need to stop this fucking shit you're doing. This is bullshit. We are collateral damage. Hausas are just there needs to be publicly, Hausas need to start coming out publicly and disowning Fulanis. We have nothing to do with these people. This is outrageous. We have lived in peace with every tribe in Nigeria for as long as that land has existed. The moment the Fulanis came in, every issue everyone has in Nigeria is with Fulani. But Hausas, for some reason, we keep going down as collateral damage just because we are attached to these people. This is outrageous, man. This is fucking insane. Like, his argument now is saying that, like, the Fulanis, right? Right now in Nigeria, they went to a state, a group of them, and they've killed almost 20 people on a farm because the people fought back. They did not want their crops eaten. That's a problem in Nigeria right now. This man's argument is, okay, so my people came into your town and killed your people, but what reputation do your people have globally? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What the fuck does that have to do with anyone knows this? Yeah, these are the type of people we need to be beaten in. You know, I take that back. I take that back. We don't need to be beating people like this, but the idea has been.
There's nothing like Hausa Fulani in northern Nigeria. There's nothing like that. I see a lot of you say, oh, I am Hausa Fulani, I'm Hausa Fulani. Maybe let me speak it in Hausa so that you understand. You are either Hausa or you are Fulani. Because your mother is Fulani and your father is Hausa, or your father is Hausa, your mother is Fulani, doesn't make you Hausa Fulani. Because your grandfather married a Fulani woman and your grandfather is a Fulani man, doesn't make your father Hausa Fulani. My father is Goba tribe. My mother is Margi. I will not tell you I'm Margi Goba. It doesn't make any sense. It is simple English, Jama. Kudena bahamu kunyama na haba. eh babanka Bahaushe, mamanka Bafulatana, in an haɗa ku, da ka bi yaren babanka ne. Na san akwai daɗi, you know, there's this Fulani people have this vibe. They are pretty. They have this. It's okay. We know. If you say, oh, you can say I am half Fulani, half. That's fine. But who are you following? In zaka rubuta yarenka, you want to write your tribe on as an identity. What would you write? As a Fulani? Who will answer you? You choose one tribe. You are either Hausa or you are Fulani. Let us make peace with it. You think that I'm just saying these things and people are not commenting. I'll drop a comment so that you see exactly what people are saying. In fact, people are even going ahead to go say, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not educated. You that you're talking like that, do you think that you're normal? If you come out now and stand and you're saying Hausa Fulani, you think anybody will respect you and look at you as somebody that have sense? They will laugh at you, except if those people want to deceive you. You are either Hausa or you're Fulani. The mixture and intermarriage of the intermarriage in northern Nigeria is contributing to this thing, but it doesn't change the fact that that's your identity. You are either Hausa or you're Fulani. Please make peace with it and let's move. Every day, I'm not Hausa, I'm not Hausa, I'm not Hausa. Then who is Hausa? You're either Hausa or you're Fulani. Ku daina wawancin nan dan Allah. Ku daina. It's not funny. Kano people say, we're Hausa Fulani. How? Because your mother is from a particular place or your father is a particular place doesn't mean that you are mixed together. You are one. Please, that's how they do it. I don't know where you're coming from.
Fulanis and Hausas are not the same. The uniting factor is Islam, but if you look at how empires were built in the world, you can find a lot of injustices that has happened, and then it's very difficult to reverse it. For example, before the Usman Fodio jihad, the Fulanis coming to Nigeria, going into Hausa land, were paying something called jangali. Jangali is like a tax, so they impose a high tax. So the Fulanis are angry that the Hausas are collecting a lot of tax from them when they go to the market to sell their cows. So Usman Fodio, being an Islamic cleric, he capitalized on their anger and amplified it, and then use it against the Hausas. And then obviously Hausas have their own pagan religion and mixing it with some Islamic concepts, not actually Islam. So he uses Islam as an excuse and then harness the anger of the Fulanis to launch a jihad against the Hausa kingdoms. But as at that time, the Hausa kingdom is not united. So if the Fulanis under Usman Fodio attacked Zamfara, the Kanu kingdom will be laughing like, look at these people, they have been attacked by Usman Fodio, the tiny minority Fulanis. They didn't unite to come together to fight the Fulanis. So the Fulanis keep on taking down the Hausa kingdom one after the other, because the Hausas are not united, and at every point when they come out victorious, they install a Fulani as a leader, not a Hausa person. But majority of the people there are the Hausas. Just like after the death of Prophet Muhammad, the Arabs were the minorities in the whole Islamic empire. The Muslim are the very, very, very minorities. But the empire is not called the Arab Empire, it's called the Muslim Empire. I just don't know where that name comes from. And then the concept of Hausa Fulani, I think, is a political ploy used to justify that all northern Nigeria is about Hausa and the Fulanis, and they are the majority. And if they decide to call the Shatter and who becomes what in Nigeria, they have that ability. But something curious here is like, the Fulanis are not up to 7% population of Nigeria. If you look at it, how did they manage to infiltrate all government parastatal and even become president of that country for several times, like Muhammadu Buhari twice and Shehu Usman Ali Shagari and the like of them, they become president and they are just 6%. How did it manage to fool all the other states and the other people in the country? I don't think this is a coincidence. I think this politics has to do with, they cannot do it alone, obviously. It's not like just saying, like, the Fulanis are the new Jews in Nigeria. They are minorities, but as the conspiracy theories will have it, like the Jews control the world, so the Fulanis control Nigeria, despite being less than 6%. I mean, less than 7% population of the country. And out of those 7%, even if it is 7%, more than half of them are in the villages. Those that are educated and are settled are less than maybe 3 or 2.5%, 2.5% that are settled and are educated. So most of them are in the villages. And then talking about their citizenship, yes, if you believe in the theory of evolution, I don't think you think the Yorubas evolve in Yoruba land, Igbos evolve in Igbo land. Every tribe must have come from somewhere else. The only difference is that the Igbos come to the part now called Nigeria maybe 400 years before the Fulanis came. So they may claim that this is our land, it is not your land. And again, I believe none of the panelists here make a conscious decision to choose which tribe he will be born into. We all happen to find ourselves where we are. For example, I am Fulani. I have no choice in becoming a Fulani. I don't have a choice in choosing who my parents should be, where I will be born, and which language and which religion my parent will be practicing. I don't have that choice.
See,
For multitude of people to come and be disassociating themselves from a group of people, it shows that they are very terrible people. Before, Hausa do not mind being described as Fulanis. They do not mind before. In fact, before, some Hausa will say they are Hausa Fulani. Hausa Fulani. Yes, other people from other region, they do not know now because almost their culture is almost similar. So people do not care to differentiate. Do know anybody from the north that do anything to you. You will just say it is Hausa or it is Hausa Fulani or it is Fulani without caring to know the particular place from the north that person is from. Now they are giving the demarcation. They are saying no more, enough is enough. Hausa is standing their ground. They said Fulani are different. In fact, we are even giving Fulani ultimatum to leave our land. Yes, Hausas are beginning to stand their ground and say that Fulani must vacate their land. She several offices that a northerner is holding in Nigeria. If you check very well, that person is a Fulani. They want to do total takeover in this Nigeria, but people do not know. So until these people now began come out, everybody to stand against this Fulani, this their plan, nobody will drink water and keep cup in this Nigeria. I am telling you, I like this thing that Hausas are doing right now because before Hausa do not care. That's how Fulani chase them from their land, overtake everything, their government, everything, their land, properties. They just kept quiet. But now, because they have seen that other regions had begun to see what Fulani is, that their main plan, they are now starting to say, we are different from Fulani. Oh. Hausa is different from Fulani. Right now, there is nothing like Hausa Fulani. Any Hausa person that you call a Fulani, be very, very ready for what is coming for you because everybody is disassociating from them. Disassociation, that's what is happening right now, guys, and it is very, very good. I like it. Let them keep it up. Guys, please share me your opinion in the comment section. Like and share this video, and also subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.